actually a long time since I've done this, but I am going to be doing an update review because there is a new update to the Minecraft, and when I'm going over this update review, this unfortunately does not cover the aquatic update, but if you guys do want me to do a video of the aquatic update and its secrets, then let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, let's get straight into this. So, there's been a lot of new stuff added to this. What did I do? Okay. There's been a lot of stuff added to this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I remember that. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff that it's added to Minecraft, and we're going to start off with the simple basic blocks. Now, there are a lot of new blocks to Minecraft that I'm going to show you, and the first block that I'm going to show you is the walls. Now, there is new walls because before there only used to be 2 walls in Minecraft, but now they've made it so that there's more. So we've got andesite, I think, that's direct, and I'm not quite sure which that is. We've got sandstone wall, red sandstone wall, brick wall, stone brick wall, mossy stone brick wall, red wall, brick wall, nether brick wall, red nether brick wall, end stone wall, and prismarine wall. So there's all of these walls that you can choose from that you can now create in Minecraft. We also have now is the stairs. There are actually new stairs, which was before there wasn't that many chairs, or stairs, whatever you want to use it for. So there's andesite, polished andesite, diorite, polished andesite, and I think that's polished andesite. I'm not too sure, but let me go check now. Let's see. Yep, it is andesite. I was right. And this is granite. Oh, okay, so that's granite. So that's granite, diorite, and then andesite. Then you got red nether brick, and I actually didn't put the regular nether brick stairs because that's already been in the game, so I don't have to go over that. This is end stone stairs, and then we have quartz stairs, which I think is new. I'm not too sure, but they've actually added a smooth sandstone stair, which looks exactly like the same as the regular stairs, so I'm not too sure about that. You've got purpur stairs, you've got, I forgot what those were called, but they're part of the aquatic update thing. And then you've also got a new block, which is this, and this is actually called the scaffolding. So, have you ever wanted to build an elevator inside of, like, a building or something, but you just can't get the redstone to do it? Well, instead, all you just do is you need to get some scaffolding, and what they do is they work as if they were, elevators. So what you could do is you could climb up them by holding down the button, and then if you want to go down, then you just simply press the down button and you'll slowly go down. So that's really cool. And when this update, this has actually been in other things, but what would happen is that there would be this problem where the down button would be in the middle of the crouch button, which was very annoying for players, but now they fixed it so that you can actually climb up them and climb down them. So these are very good for elevators, so if you want to make an elevator, then these are definitely the best way to do them, because these are pretty much the best blocks to do elevators now if you want to. So those are cool. The scaffolding are cool. And then, of course, we've got new slabs, just like all the other ones, and the same thing. Granite, diorite, and andesite. And then you have redstone. I accidentally broke this one. And then I think this is polished diorite, and then that's endstone. So that's all of the new blocks so far in this room, and just love the scaffolding thing. Now, in my other testing room is where all the new items are, which we're going to actually go and check out right now. And we've got a couple of items introducing new dyes, because before you actually had to dye things with ink sacs and lapis and cocoa beans and white dye. Well, now they actually have separate dyes, so this is just black dye, blue dye and then the brown dye. And then we've actually got a new weapon, which is in this game, and that is actually the crossbow. So, actually, let me just go ahead and get a crossbow, and then we'll just get a mob. So a crossbow is actually now added to this game, so let's go ahead and test this out. So it actually has a cool drawing. Stop, why did I get... Okay, sorry, I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so now the interesting thing about the crossbow is that you can't, like, I'm going to actually get a regular bow and show you the difference between that, because there's actually a difference between the crossbow. Now, with the regular bow, you can actually shoot how far or however you want it to, or how long you want to do it for. But with the crossbow, that is not the case. See, as you can see, I'm trying to pull it at a certain length, but it won't work. But in order to use the crossbow, you actually have to charge up the arrow, and then you can shoot it up, because otherwise it doesn't work. Now, the best part about it is, say if I'm not ready to use this yet, then what you could do is you could switch out to your inventory, and if you go back in, then the crossbow will still be in drawn mode, and then that's when, you know, you can shoot. So that's the cool thing about the crossbow, and the bow cannot do that. So if I try to do this and go to another item, I can't do it. It'll just shoot. So that's the interesting thing about that, which is the crossbow. And I think the crossbow is much more stronger than the actual bow. So actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try seeing how many it takes. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So it took me 3 shots to kill that one. And let's try this. So 1, 2. Okay, so I think they do the same thing. Same amount of damage. But it would have been cooler if they did a different amount of damage. That would be pretty cool. So let's move on to the next thing that's in this game. And that is actually shields. Now, shields are actually new in this game that you can get now, because shields used to be only in the PC version, but now you can get them here. So these work as regular shields. So let's go get a sword. And I'm actually going to switch my game mode to survival so that we can test this, not sword. So we can test this shield out. So I'm going to spawn that. Whoops, I didn't set my own game mode. Let me just go do that real quick. Let me see. Alright, so, alright, let me just do this real quick. There we go. Okay, survival. Now, he's going to start attacking me. So, let's see how this works. Okay, so in order to dodge, you need to press the shield button, and it'll automatically start dodging for you. Where when you're dodging, you can also start attacking while you're dodging. So, let's bring in another zombie. Now, the thing is that when you are hitting your sword at someone while you're in block mode, it'll actually stop blocking because you're hitting your sword, which means that it'll give you a better chance to get hit. So that's really cool. That's the unique thing about the shield. That way you don't have to always hold the button. You can just have it right here. So that's cool. It's definitely a cool thing to know. Cool thing that we have. And shields are probably going to be now more useful to the game because, you know, it's good PvP tactics. Now, the next thing we have is a pedestal. Now, what this is actually for is this is actually for reading purposes, because if you get a book, and quill and it's already written, then what you do is you take the book and quill and you tap on the pedestal and it'll place the book on top of the pedestal, which then you could go ahead and read what's ever in this book. Now, this is obviously a blank book and quill, so you can't read anything from it right now. But there is actually one thing that is interesting, and the pedestal is only used for reading, not writing. So you can't actually write in here. Look, I'm tapping on the screen and nothing's happening. So you can only use this for reading purposes, And then if you want it back, you just hold that button and you'll get it back. So that's the cool thing about it. So you can now have a place to read on something if you want to. Very useful. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over is the signs. Now, there are actually now different signs that you can use. So you've got the modern birch sign. No. This is the spruce sign. That's the birch sign. This is the jungle sign. That's the Akeda sign, and that's the dark oak sign. So you can get different signs now if you want to, you know, kind of make it blend in with your house or something. And then we've also got new color buttons as well, which is you got spruce, birch, jungle, and Akeda. There's actually, I don't think there's a dark oak wood one, so yeah. Now we actually have the next thing, which is called the, I don't know what this is called. I forgot. The loom. Now, what the loom actually does is it makes it so that you can make different types of banners. So, as you can see on here, these are the different types of banners that you can make. So, simply, you just place the banner in the banner slot. And, actually, whoops, I forgot to, I need something. Let me go get it real quick. I thought I had it on me, but I don't. Let me just get the new white die, and that's what it looks like. So simply all you need to do is place your banner there, in the banner slot, place the die in the die slot, and then you place in, and then you can go ahead and choose whichever type of banner you want. Now, they've actually had these banners in, the mini games, in the build battle mini games on PC, but now you can do them. And then what you need to do is you need to go ahead and you could choose whichever one you want. Simple as that. Now, you're probably asking me, what are these papers right here? Well, these papers are actually for special, what's it called? These are actually called for special banner types. So we've got the creeper charged banner, which you need the paper for that. And then, oh my gosh, what is with these ads? Sorry, I don't know why you keep getting them. And then you have, uh-oh. Dang it! Oh, this happened again. Alright, hold on. Let me reset this real quick. Because I don't know why it does that, but it does that for some reason, and not too sure why. So let's just open up this world again. There we go, okay. So you've got the creeper charged banner. Can I still use this? Why can't I use this? Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to reload. Sorry, guys. I didn't want this to happen. Alright, let's try this again. And it's not the app, it's the phone. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll get it fixed eventually. So let's just load this here. I can't believe it did that. Oh yeah, and that's the new screen for the Minecraft. Looks cool, right? And some of the stuff you're actually seeing right now is what I'm actually going to go through, which is cool. And I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. So, there's different types. Now, these are just special banner types that you can use. So, let's go ahead, put that in, and then put the die in. And then we've got the skeleton banner. And let's see, ooh, the skull banner. Or actually the white flower banner, my bad. And let's go for a skull chart. No, we've already done that one. There we go, a Mojang pattern. Why not? And then let's do purple with, field, oh, okay, it's like bricks. And then let's do a pink one with thing. Oh, no, that's just a, yep. There we go. So, let me just get this into my inventory real quick. Okay, so now we've got all the different types of banners, which is cool. and I definitely like the look of it. It definitely looks cool. It makes your house look cool. It makes your base look cool. If you ever want to build a base or something, then it definitely makes it look a lot cooler, which is cool because you can actually decorate the banners too. And look at that. Look at how nice. Now, these are actually all of the special recipes that you'll need to get. Not too sure how to obtain them, but you do need a special recipe for those. Because, look, if I try and go and put a banner in and put my die in if I wanted to, and let's just say I don't have this. So, if I wanted to, let me just see. Yes, so in order to get the creeper charge, I would need the creeper charged special recipe in order to make it. Otherwise, it just doesn't work for you at all. So that's really cool. Now I'm going to actually go over the new potions. So we actually have new potions, and that is the Potion of Slow Falling and the Potion of Turtle Master. Now the Potion of Slow Falling, let me just get out here real quick, is a bit explanatory by its name. And yep, indeed, it is slow falling. So it'll make you fall slower as if it was feather falling on your armor. So it'll make you slowly fall. Oh my gosh, it's hard to say. And you'll slowly and lightly and gently fall to the ground. And you won't, Now this is actually going to be the test to see if you actually take fall damage. So, yep, you saw it there. You do not take fall damage when you are drinking this. So this is very good for when you're like battling the Ender Dragon, or you're on like the top of a cliff. Then you could definitely use the feather falling potion, or yeah, that's what I would call it, because it'll help you fall safely down and you won't even take any fall damage. So then the next potion that is Potion of Turtle Master, which unfortunately gives you slowness, I think that's slowness 4 and resistance 5, which is cool. It's a good potion to use. But beware, it will slow you down. Now, the next thing I do need to introduce you is the new cats. Now, we actually have new cats that you can obtain and tame. So we've got all different types of cats. So we've got that cat, we've got this cat. That's the new cat. Well, actually, that's the same cat, kind of. Same cat. Let me see if I can find my favorite one. Oh, yep, that's another new cat. Ooh, actually, this might be my new favorite one. I like this one. Alright, let's tame. There we go. And you can actually dye their collars too, so don't worry about that. With the original cats that they had before, you can dye their collars. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so this is, oh gosh. This is actually my favorite cat in this game when I was discovering it. So I'm going to tame you. There we go. So that was my favorite cat. Now, unfortunately, since we have these cats, unfortunately, ocelots are no longer tameable in this game, because you cannot actually tame a cat now in this game, which is unfortunate. You can't tame any more cats because, or ocelots, I should say, because they already exist. So, look, I'll show you what happens when I try and tame an ocelot. So, I'll try and tame it, but nope, it only says, the only thing it says is feed, and I'm just gonna feed it. So, it'll follow you, but it won't. It'll act as if it was a normal animal. Now, the thing is that ocelots no longer get scared of you anymore. They won't actually run, because as you can see, the cat's right here. I'm right next to it. I'm moving, and it's actually not scared of me. So, that's the thing about ocelots. They're not scared, but regular cats are scared of you. So, that's the new thing about that. Now, we also do have another new mob, which is the panda. Now, there are different types of pandas, and there's actually a new material or nature material that is bamboo. Now, you cannot eat bamboo, but you can feed these to pandas. So we've actually got different types of pandas. So we've got Grumpy Panda, we got Happy Panda, What else is in here? Oh, we got old panda. We've got a derpy panda. We've got a sick panda. And I think that's it. So, now, I would not mess with these guys because if you try and attack a panda, they will go after you, and they are hostile. And if there's a lot of pandas and you attack one panda, then they'll all go rushing after you, which you don't want to do. Now, there's actually 2 ways you can actually feed pandas. Now, you can either throw it on the ground, or you could feed it to them as a normal animal. So, here, I'll throw it on the ground, and then they'll start to pick it up, and they actually have an eating animation, which is so cool. So, yeah, you can actually feed these yourself if you want to. And you can have them bred. Now, the thing is that, what happens is that, you don't actually, need to breed these guys. So, if you don't want to breed them, you could just throw them on the floor, and then they'll start eating them and have their own eating animation, which is so cool. Oh, yeah, and they do that. So, let's go and... Oh, gosh, I need to pick this up, because they're too addicted to this. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and... Can I breed them? Huh. Wish I could breed them. So, yep. Those are definitely the new animals in Minecraft. Now, we actually have another new mob, and that mob is the Phantom. And the Phantom looks like... Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That is a Phantom. Now, unfortunately, Phantoms do burn in the daylight. They are in the night. So, let's just kill this guy. So, Phantoms mostly fly in the sky, but if they're inside of a building, then they'll mostly fly to the roof. So, you don't want to do that. Now, the next mob we actually have is called the Pillager, which is a start to the Villager and Pillager update. And this is exactly what a pillager looks like. They look exactly like an illager. And what happens is, when a pillager gets to a village, they'll eventually start taking over a village. Don't believe me? Watch. What happens when I put in a villager? They will actually start to attack the villagers. Sorry, guys, I'm going to close you in. Sorry. So, they are actually attacking each other. Now, unfortunately, in this update, villagers cannot attack pillagers now. Only pillagers will attack villagers with their crossbows. And they are very, very fast. Now, you do not want to mess with these guys because they actually have a crossbow, and they are very fast with their crossbow, so you don't want to mess with them. I love their sound. So you don't want to mess with these guys because they actually draw their bows faster, or their crossbows, I should say. They actually draw their crossbows faster than you do. So you just want to make sure you be careful for that. Otherwise, you might just get shot. So, I don't actually think they drop anything. So, yeah, let's just try again, because maybe we got unlucky. Come on. How long is it going to take? There we go. So, yeah. They don't actually drop nothing, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, guys, I think that's everything to go over. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.